Telliskiven is now 10 years old. How did all begin?
So actually the history of this area goes back more than 10 years, almost 150 years ago when they started to build a railway from Tallinn to St. Petersburg. And that was the time when they put up some of the buildings that we can see today as well. And it became a factory area. It's funny that today we call it the Telliskiven Creative City because it was like a city in Soviet time as well. People arrived early in the morning, 7 a.m. to work here. Calm music was greeting them. They spent most of their time here. They had quite a hard work discipline. 2009 was the year when Black Nights film festivals, nowadays the A category famous film festivals, moved in here. So they were the first tenants together with Linnalabor. And still then this was a shady area, there was nowhere to eat, the buildings were cold and shaggy and so on. And the idea 10 years ago was actually to create a place where filled with different people but who would have the same idea of open, friendly and creative society. And fortunately this is what we have here today. We have a lot of creative companies. We have a very nice and open community, and this is really what we cherish, because without these people and the ideas that we share, there would be nothing. So nowadays it's the creative center of Tallinn, of Estonia, and it's a good example how real estate, business and culture and creativity can work very well hand in hand.
What kind of events you organize here?
We organize different events. Some of them we organize centrally, like Telliskiven Creative Cities festivals. We have the bigger ones are Tallinn Street Food Festival, which will take place now soon in the beginning of June. Then we have Flea Market Festival. Of course, Telliskiven Creative City birthday festivals, and in the past we have had also dance festivals and the hidden side of Telliskiven, which was introducing the people and the companies working here on a daily basis. But as we have a lot of tenants, our community is big and they are also organizing events day by day. So our monthly program is quite packed. So almost every day we have something happening. And on yearly basis we have more than 600 events.
There is some kind of exhibition here.
Yeah, this exhibition we opened for our 10th birthday party, so it was the first event that we started our birthday with. The exhibition is called Before and After, and for our birthday it seemed like a good idea to look back of how people have worked here, what has been the overall situation here in different areas. So photographer Iris Kivisalu made some remakes of old photos that we found in our archive and actually were unexpectedly given to us by a former journalist. And as we were looking at those old photos and thinking about how people work here today, the contrasts are just really wonderful. So these photos also show the differences, how people spent their life here during the Soviet times and how they come to work now. They can have casual coffee breaks, eat their lunches in whichever restaurants with the vegan menus or whatever they prefer, so quite different from the old times.
Why is Telliskiven called Creative City?
Well, Telliskiven Creative City is very creative, as you can see from the first steps on. As you enter the area, we have lots of artworks on the walls, on the area, on different spots. We have lots of exhibitions and sculptures and so on. But actually, why we call it the Creative City is the community, the creative community that we have here. So the companies, we have around 250 companies, so 90% of those belong to the creative economy.
What Telliskiven offers for tourists?
We have a lot to offer. The area is open 24/7, so actually people can hang out here in the area, play ping pong or dance around 24/7. But of course we have many restaurants, over 10 restaurants and cafes offering gluten-free meals inspired by French culture, whatever you wish. We have 2 shopping streets with really special and small companies, really lovely design shops. Then of course we have different galleries. We have documentary photography center, we have our outdoor gallery, we have different lectures, parties, concerts, stand-up gigs. So just keep an eye on our website and you can surely find something almost every evening happening here.